Okay, we got a Borg Warner 1356. It's coming out of my 92 F-150. Just a quick note to those that might be rebuilding these. I plan on making a YouTube video of it, but all I have is my phone, and trying to hold my phone and rebuild at the same time is kind of a pain, so I didn't do it. Anyway, I had a slight issue when I assembled everything back together, because I was following a thread on oil burners. Guy did a pretty good write-up on these things and how to rebuild them. So I thought I could tackle it. It didn't look very hard at all, and it's not. It's simple, super easy. I mean, it's straightforward. I mean, couldn't ask for a simpler transfer case to rebuild. But anyway, that's just an FYI for those that might try to rebuild these, is that take pictures, make notes, because I didn't. I was going off the guy's thread, so I figured it was straightforward. But one thing, the couple mistakes that I made was this little shift lever right here. I actually had it flipped the other way around, because I seemed like that's the way it went, and try to shift through gears, it wouldn't work right, so I take that apart and switch it around. My second one was last night after I got done sealing the case, putting everything back together. She would lock into 4 high or 4 low, whatever, and it would click out. Spin some more, clock back in, click out. So I'm like, what the hell, you know? I thought maybe it was just because I didn't have fluid in it or some stupid crap or something. So anyway, I got home and started doing some research on it, and the guy's thread on oil burners had it on the mode fork, which is this right here, or the range fork, whatever you call it. I had that on correct, but this little slider here, it has this spring-loaded deal here that locks it into a 4-wheel drive. All that basically does is go from 2-wheel drive to 4-wheel drive. The 4 low and all that stuff's down there at the bottom with the other range fork. So anyway, in his pictures, he had this thing this way, where this spring thing is facing down towards the chain. So that's how I put it in there. Everything looked fine. Everything fit fine. And well, like I said, it was locking in and out of 4-wheel drive. So then I got through some YouTube videos of other guys rebuilding these things, and noticed that they had theirs like this. So I was like, alright, well, I screwed up. So this morning, I've had to tear it apart, obviously, and redo it all. So, just for a note, make sure this goes up. The spring loaded goes up, latches into this collar right here. If you don't, you're going to have issues with it. So, with this quick video, I replaced all the bearings, the bushings, even that little guy. I had to use a diamond bit, tear the needles out, and then cut that thing out, and then just heat the case up with a heat gun and slide them in. Same at the Planetary gear. You have a needle bushing or needle bearing in that with a bushing, and when I pounded the needle bearing out, the bushing came out with it. So these are one of the easiest transfer cases to rebuild. So I mean, I wouldn't be too scared of tackling a job. There is an issue with them though, because mine's got, well, you can't see it now, but look at all that corrosion in there. And there's a spot right there. Let me see. Look at my flashlight. I had to put some JB welding. It wasn't a complete hole, but it was digging a hole. So JB welded it just to keep it from leaking in the future. So anyway, that's the video. Just a heads up for those guys that do it, and make sure if you have this printed, this says rear, and especially on your oil pump, make sure you follow, you know, what it's stamped on it as well. But other than that, pretty easy install. This assembly only took about maybe an hour. Reassembly on this one took me a little while, because I had to clean the case really bad, because I mean, this thing had shavings out the ass. It was terrible on the inside. Black soot, I mean, just disgusting. So it took me a minute. I went through like 8 cans of brake clean just to clean this thing. So, and then putting it back together, I just got in a hurry and wasn't paying attention and taking pictures like I should have. So make this video for anybody that wants to see the internals up close. There we go. Hopefully I don't miss nothing. Oh yeah, a quick note. Down there where your shift rod goes through and connects to this piece. Some guys have got an E-clip back down in there. This one, all it was set with was the rod goes in, and you got to take your, I guess that'd be your 4-wheel drive light out, the sensor. Take it out and look through the hole, and you'll see a set screw going through the rod into this. Mine was a T20 screw, so just be aware of that. The guy that I watched on the forums said his was like an 1/8 inch Allen wrench, so that's what I was expecting as well, but mine's a T20. So anybody else, you know, be prepared for that. Bearings are pretty straightforward. Take the snap rings out and heat the case a little bit, and they slide right in, a little tapping here and there. Same on that one. Same on the one in this new Planetary gear. Super simple case. So I'm going to seal her back up and put her back in the truck.